Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I decided to merge January and February into one and make a favorites video. One, because I already did my January favorites and then it was like too far into February. So I was like, I might as well just make it into one instead of like 1 week apart. Stuff got busy. So I'm just gonna start off. This is just a mixture of January into February, and I kind of feel like sometimes it takes me 2 months to really like something because I don't wear it every day. So me saying, oh, I like it for one day isn't really a favorite. It's just something I liked that one day. So I will say that the ones that I really do love in this, you know, from January rolling into February, I actually have to play with it even more and wear it multiple times. So I'm just gonna get started and hopefully it doesn't take too much time. Okay, so in no particular order, I guess I'll start with like skin and then like work my way up. So I'm gonna start with one of my favorite foundations. My favorite foundations of January was the Kat Von D, and this was the Lock It Tattoo foundation. I am in shade Light 45, and this foundation has been really nice. It is a very heavy coverage, or not heavy, it's a very full coverage, and that's what I really like, and it like hides my pores. It's really great for oily skin. I wouldn't call it a full-on matte. I would say it's like a demi-matte because I didn't feel like it was like too mattifying on me, but it's really nice. You only need the tiniest bit. It was just getting raved about by people that I knew, so I really wanted to try it because I used to use their concealer back when it first like launched, back when she didn't really have anything but the concealer, and I loved it. That's all I wore. So I kind of thought this would be too heavy. I don't really want it, you know, but because everyone kept talking about how amazing it was, I decided, why not? I'll get it, and I do really love it. So this is a great foundation for those oily skin, or even just people that want that makeup to last for hours on end. Anyone in any type of retail job or nursing, or you know, doctors, anything that you're standing and you can't really get off the floor. Office jobs you can kind of touch up, but I mean more like long hour days. Next one is a BB cream. Shocking, because I'm not really into those BB creams. CC creams, yeah, but BB creams, not so much. But I really love the new Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, their tinted hydrating gel cream. I'm in shade Vanilla 02, and it is a super nice product. Now most BB creams, CC creams, all those creams, they're more rich, they're more emollient, they're more cream based, which would mean more oils to them. This is water-based, and it goes right into the skin, so it's really nice. It's not heavy at all. It's for freckle wearers, those people that don't want too much coverage but that redness covered up, but not letting their freckles look ashy, or like you tried to cover it up. This is perfect for that. Now, I'm not one that loves it on my face. It does leave a very dewy finish, which I'm not opposed to, but sometimes I look a little shiny in my nose, so I just use a little powder. So this is awesome to layer your products. If you like using your creams, then your powders, or your setting powders, then your foundation powders, this is an awesome product to keep building. I wouldn't say you can get to even like a medium coverage. I would say maybe like a light medium coverage or a full sheer coverage. What I've noticed is that this is awesome to put on your chest or your neck, because if you have like a full face of makeup, and your skin, like your chest just doesn't, it looks odd. You know what I mean? Like natural skin, we have veins, we have redness, we have blueness, you know, it makes kind of sense to make it all complete. And instead of using your heavy, I wouldn't say heavy, but instead of using your foundation on your neck or your chest, this is perfect because it's just like a nice lightweight coverage. So it just kind of balances everything out. Something to add to foundations that I really like and I've never tried before was the Becca Bronzing Skin Perfector. Now you add, this is just a sample size, but you add this little guy to your foundation or your tinted moisturizer or whatever, and it deepens the tone. So instead of buying two foundations, one being darker and one being your shade, and let's say the summertime you get darker, this would do it for you. Now why I like this is that it kind of has been working with every single type. It comes out like, I don't want to waste it because I only have a little sample, but it comes out not so much mousse, but it actually comes out like in a thicker consistency than just like liquidy. So you just mix it in. It doesn't do anything to your foundation other than tinting it. And it's not orange tone. I really like that. It doesn't oxidize on the skin. And I can mix it with anything. It just looks so nice. And it does take the place of buying those two foundations, because if you buy a foundation that only mixes well with that type of foundation, like a liquid with liquid or a mousse with mousse, then it kind of stinks, because you can't, sometimes mixing different mediums doesn't work. Whereas this one, I've noticed it works really well with watery type of foundations or a thicker mousse-like consistency. It works in that case. And you only need a tiny bit, and obviously use as much as desired to get your deepness of tone. It's awesome though. I will definitely be buying the full size. I'm glad I got to try it because I haven't had anything like that. And there's not a ton of brands that do that, so really great product. I'm gonna do concealers. I got 3 concealers here. I'll start from low to high end. Now, I've heard so many great things about this concealer, and I really wanted to try it, but I didn't know where to get it, and I think I got it at Walmart, yes. And it's hard candy, and it is the Glamouflage concealer, and this is shade Light. I wasn't sure what shade to get, so I just grabbed Light and hoped for the best. And how it's described is heavy duty concealer. It's heavy duty. It's awesome. I would say, yeah, and it's by Hard Candy. I would say the biggest issue, or the only issue I had with it, is that I could feel that it was more oil-based, if I want to say, but it didn't leave me oily. It just, I could feel the oil in the product more. Like when I first pushed it out, it was like ugh, oil. So I had to kind of like squish it like this, and then it was fine. But holy crap, this is like full coverage. This is what people recommend to cover tattoos with. Now I haven't tried that, but it covered awesome. I do have to set it. I will get oily, that's just what happens, but I definitely want to get other shades and play with them more. But this is awesome, and like, I don't even know how much it was. I think it was like $8, maybe less. You have a lot of product in here. That's like a ton of product. I think they're 0.71 ounces. That's a lot. So I think this is a really, really great concealer. My next drugstore one is NYX. This is the HD concealer, high definition. Now this is a really nice one. I ended up getting 2 of them. One deeper, one lighter. This is shade CW2. Now this is a really nice concealer. I just saw them and I think they were buy one get one 50. So I got 2 of them, one deeper, more for like my blue tone. So I wanted more of that orange undertone to really like cancel the blueness. And this would kind of like highlight it, or I could mix them together to customize my color. Because if I get it too light, it's not really going to cover. It's more just going to be light around my eyes. So that was good. And now my next concealer that's going to kind of tie into this is the NARS. This is the Cream Radiance. This is in Custard Medium 1. Now I did get too deep of a color. I can never see in Sephora lighting. Everything's just yellow and everything looks good on you in the mirror. So I knew it would be a little too dark, but I was like tanning, like my self tanners, and I was a bit deeper, so this probably would have worked. But then I realized, oh, and then I was like, I don't know if I love the coverage. It kind of looks like Maybelline Fit Me. Or not as good as my Bye Bye Under Eye by It Cosmetics. But then I decided to merge these two together, and this is the perfect combination. I just feel like with the glowiness of this and the high coverage of that, I don't know. It was beautiful. And then the color was perfect. Like this could be my orange tone. This would be like the highlight, and that's what I have on now. And I love it. So these guys together is like my second favorite concealer currently. Not my first, but my second favorite. So yeah. Okay, a few more face products. Not a few more face products. Blush colors and highlighters. I will go with blush. So my favorite blush, I think it's kind of known because I've been using it in every video, is MAC Sincere. It is a sheer tone blush. It's been my favorite one. It's just a beautiful flesh tone blush. I wore it in my Miley Cyrus video. It's perfect blush, that's skin tone. I've already raved about this blush. But it's really nice to use these matte blushes when you want a strong highlight. Which leads me to my next point. So I kind of cracked, and I ended up getting the Becca highlighter in Moonstone. Now, I've known about these for a while. I put them on so many people. I put it on myself in, you know, the store. And Nikki Tutorials made me really want to buy it. I don't know, I just felt like, oh yeah, it's really pretty, and like I have enough highlighters, like I don't really need any that are like that tone, but I do need it. It's just a really nice pale one for those pale gals out there, but it's also beautiful on deeper skin tones. It really just depends. But yes, it is an amazing one. I did have it on, but then I had to put on my other highlighter, which leads me to the Artist Couture highlight in Mermaid Fantasy. Now I love all these guys. I did do a video, I did do a review on these, but Mermaid Fantasy is probably my favorite. I do have it on right now as my highlight. This is this really pretty like blue iridescent. It's just a beautiful, beautiful product. I love them. I wasn't sure about them at first because I was like, okay, I know other brands that have these type of, you know, pigments and stuff, but this is amazing. So I love these guys. But in Mermaid Fantasy and Gold Digger are my two favorite. I'll put a link down below that shows my review of them, and I did use them in the last 3 videos. So yeah. On to eyebrows. So I love my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, pencil, powders, but I've lately been finding that they're not, like my pomade isn't deep enough. I have blonde. And I don't know, just like certain areas of my brows. So I was using my Too Faced Bulletproof Brows, and it looks like this. A little pot opens up, and this is in Blonde, or Universal Taupe I should say. And it's just like a wax. It's a deep tone wax. It's a solid product. And this guy was holding down my brow hairs. I need my eyebrows done so bad, they're disgusting. I just haven't had the time to do them. And then my waxing pot just got destroyed, so need to get my brows done. And I don't know, I just started using this and I really liked it. And then what I've loved as a duo with it to pair up would be my NYX. I really wanted to try this. This is the eyebrow gel, and this is in shade Blonde. And now they had a few other shades, but this definitely would be the only one. They also had a pomade, and I'd really like to try that, or like a gel guy. Well, this is the gel. So yeah, it was the pomade. I'd like to try and see how that one is. This is really nice. I love this. But then when it's a little, like just for like underneath where I want to deepen it up, I use the Too Faced one and a little bit of the Anastasia powder. Perfect. My favorite brow routine right now. I should probably do a routine, but I need them waxed first because I don't want to show you guys my brows. I don't want to zoom in because it's not too pretty. So once I get these guys figured out, I will do a brow tutorial. Okay, so I have loved the new the Intense Butter Glosses by NYX. This is what I have on now. It is Spice Cake, and I love it. It's just super gooey and glossy. It's not gooey, it's just really glossy. And the pigment is ridiculous, like ridiculous. So this has been my favorite one. I just wanted to try them. I think I picked up 2, but I've only been wearing that one, so that one's pretty awesome. Then to move on to like liquid lipsticks, the Anastasia. These are beautiful. I love them. Let's see, I have shade Electric Coral and Vintage. Now, I did do an Instagram post of me having both these shades on. Go take a look at that. I wanted to buy more, but then it was sold out. And then I'm like, I need to hold back a little bit. I'll buy them later. I don't need them right now. There's like darker ones that I want to get, like Sad Girl and stuff, but I'm like, well, we're going into like spring and summer. I probably won't be wearing it often, so I want to be smart about that. So yeah, these guys are awesome, amazing pigments. I'll do a look that has them in there, definitely. Okay, last 3 products. I guess I'll start with this one. So I'm a lash junkie. I love my lashes, and this looks really gross, so I probably shouldn't even show you. I guess I'll show you. It's the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. I was using Duo by Ardell. Oh my gosh, like this guy dries in 10 seconds. And I did get it because Nikki Tutorials did recommend it, and she was like raving about it, and I was like, really, an eyelash glue? It really does. I actually was letting it dry too long because I was so used to like letting the duo one like dry, and so when this one dried so fast, I kept messing up my eyelashes. I was like, oh no, it's already dry, oh no, like it took me a lot longer to do my eyelashes, and then I got the hang of it and I was like, oh wait, I only need to wait about 10 seconds for real. And then it's really nice because it doesn't sting, it doesn't have a strong like fume to it, so you can put it right to your eye, because like I was also gauging how much to put on. I was doing like little, not enough, and like the front of my guy popped off, and like I just touched it up, pushed it on, good to go. And it has a little applicator, so it doesn't like squeeze out. Super nice. Alright, the bold metals came out by Pixie Woo, and I love them so much. I remember when they released Real Techniques and I got to meet them. It was amazing. So I had to pick up some of theirs, and sorry this is all dirty. I used it, but I love it. Gets right in there. I love the rose gold factor. I'm a big rose gold fan. This is like a copper tone actually, but really, really nice. Super soft. Nice and dense. I like that, and then I like to blend it out with a bigger brush, so that's awesome. Okay, last but not least, eyelashes. My favorite lashes of these last 2 months have been Ionic by House of Lashes. I will zoom in, not for too long because my brows are bad, and they will show you. They're beautiful. I'm obsessed. I love wearing them. I'm not really into the whole band deal, but these are awesome, and I realized if I wrap them around like a small brush, it, you know, stretches them out a little bit, or like loosens the whole like straightness out, because House of Lashes has my favorite lashes that are Siren, and I wear those probably every day of my life. I wish they sold it in like a 20 pack, because I go through so many, and I try to get like 20 uses out of each one. But the Ionic, I will definitely be ordering more. I didn't know if it was me that dense. It looked like Noir Fairy, so like I don't know, but I got them and they're amazing. So I'll zoom in and show you. Super crisscrossy, super beautiful, and they're the best. So I have been loving these guys. They just add so much like oomph. And I've noticed that the more like fun eyelashes I wear, the less eyeshadow I wear. I only have like 2 to 3 colors on, maybe not even, and it's very, very light. And this is the Tartelette palette that I'm using. These lashes are the bomb. I probably should trim them a tiny bit because sometimes they get too much in the corner, but they're amazing. Oh, look, you can see my highlight now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if, let me know if you guys use these things too, what you guys have liked from January into February. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!